Two back again with another live, man. I'm feeling lively today, I guess. But I definitely want to do a live about relationships, man. And this is for all my single guys out there currently without a child. You know what I'm saying? You just thugging it, doing your thing. Trying to figure it out. And currently, I would say don't rush relationships right now, bro. You know, and you might look around and you see a lot of people in relationships and they're living life or whatever. As a single guy without any kids right now, if you do not currently have 10,000 to 20,000 saved up, bro, I personally think you should not be focused on a relationship. And I know you're gonna be like, man, why yes, but why, bro? You telling me not to get a girl right now. First off, right now, the requirements for dating right now is financially beneficial, bro. So what do I mean by that? I probably didn't say that how I wanted to say it, but like in order right now to date any girl, bro, you gotta be financially beneficial. Now, it doesn't mean you gotta be a total trick, but you gotta understand, like you gotta be able to provide a certain lifestyle, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, I've heard of
Like what do I mean by that? Like for instance, right now I'm cool with just going to work,
all right, drain is open.
taking the bus home, getting there, eating food,
36,
blowing my little green and watching TV or whatever, playing the game. That's my lifestyle. That's a lifestyle that I am accustomed to. So if I was to go bring a girl into that lifestyle, bro, she might not be down with that all the way. You get what I'm saying? Like if you get a girl right now, you gotta be able to provide a certain lifestyle, brother. Meaning that you gotta have some bands, bro. You gotta make her comfortable, bro. You might have to help her with certain situations. So if you are a single guy and you don't have 10,000 to 20,000 saved up just for yourself in general, you need to get on your grizzy. You need to get on your grind. You know what I mean? Get on your grind. Because when I talk about providing a certain lifestyle, look at your household, where you're from, whether it be your mom, your dad, your grandma, whatever. Whoever that you stayed with, they provided you a certain lifestyle before you became an adult. Now, that is the requirement if you're gonna get a partner or be in a relationship. Because that person already has their lifestyle. Them being with you is like, okay, you're gonna assist with whatever they got going on. And I don't want a lot of guys who are not in positions financially to focus on getting a girl because women don't like to be bored, bro. They do not like to be bored. This is one thing I know for a fact. Like, females don't want to be bored. You feel me? And when I say females don't want to be bored, it's like, all right, you get a girl right now. Y'all go see movies every week. Y'all go out to eat every week. That's gonna get boring to her. Me and you as a guy, we can go to the same bar for 20 years and not think it's boring. A female doesn't want to go to the bar for 20 years. She wants to go to a bar in Italy, Santorini, then come back to New Zealand for her to be like, oh my God, I've experienced something because they have a different process and way of thinking. So if you're a guy and it's like, yo, bro, you're not able to provide the specific lifestyle that these women require, bro, just grind. Cause I know a lot of you guys might not pay attention to what's going on out there in the media, but I feel like the media are literally grooming women to focus on financial benefits, man. And I don't think that's all the women, you know what I mean, that think like that. But I would say a majority, because I'm gonna give y'all an example. My one of my most serious relationships. I dated her for 3 years. We lived together. Bruh, I didn't even have a bag like that when I got with Shorty. I specifically remember taking her to Burger King for the first date, and it's not because she was a cheap date. It's just that's what I could afford at the time. Later on we laughed about it in a relationship, and I think I told y'all I had like mad change. When I say mad change, I had to squander up some money. You know what I mean? You got a lot of quarters in the room. I had to literally squander up at least $7 in change, bro. I had a few dollars here and there, but
Copy. Who just dropped off on the roof?
when we went to the the Burger King, I was a little bit embarrassed in the sense of I didn't want her to see me pull out this load of change to pay for our meal. So I specifically remember sending Shorty to get our drinks. Yeah, I mean, on some smooth player type vibe. You know what I mean? I get the drinks. I'm like, hey, you want to go get our drinks? She go get our drinks. Then I could pull out the load of change. You know what I mean? So, but nevertheless, she still saw that because she told me that on later on. She's like, yeah, I saw you pull out all the change. I was just more impressed that you wanted to pay for our meal, knowing that you didn't have the funds. You get what I'm saying? I dated this girl for like 3 years, but that was like
I think it was recent.
way before 2020 even hit. I think you know what I'm saying, and I feel like women minds back then might have been a little different, bro. Currently, right now, bro, most of the females that go on Instagram, they go on Twitter, they go on Facebook. The only thing that's being programmed into them is they gotta get with a guy that has financial benefits. I'm telling you, bro, that's the only thing being programmed into them. And when you see a female who has that mindset, you can't be upset with her because women are all about lifestyle, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like lifestyle is very important to a woman. So if you're not able to provide her a certain lifestyle, she's gonna go look for it somewhere else. That's just a natural part of who they are. That's just a part of who they are, man. You got to be able to provide them a certain lifestyle because whatever household they grow up in, a lifestyle is being
What's up?
provided for them. Even
Did you drop off
envision
on the
having like a daughter in a sense, you
No,
just
I
want to
did.
cater to her,
A
spoil
while
her,
ago.
and provide her with everything she needs. And it's like, bro, this is
Yeah. Can
currently
you
how
double check your show for a wallet?
this is currently how all women are being programmed to think,
Alright,
man.
hold on.
So as a single guy, you don't have time to play around if you're not financially ready to be in a
And I don't have
relationship.
three loans on
You
here.
know what I'm saying?
So
Because at the end of the day, if you could only take your girl to see a movie every week, bro, it's a guy that's ready to take her to California. It's a guy that got enough money to fly her to Santorini, Greece. Secretly, you can't compete with these guys, bro. Second, let's say you a guy in a relationship and you work 40 hours a week. That means that, bro, your girl's at home bored. I'm gonna be honest with you. Your girl's at home bored is like, she's green. When I say she's green, is like one of the things that I spent a lot of time paying attention to in a relationship is like whenever it came to me hanging out with my friends or going to do something
47, no
outside of the female I was with, she would always make it a problem because she said spending time with me was very important.
Double check your show.
You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of you guys have been in a lot of relationships out there where the girl's like, hey, we need to spend more time together. We don't spend as much time together. Or when you look at divorces, this is the reasons for most divorces, not spending enough time together.
No, it's a party,
And
2 or 3.
a lot of the times people aren't able to spend enough time together in divorces because at the end of the day, bro, the guy has to work 50 hours, 60 hours, 40 hours. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for a man if opposite, he got to work 40 hours, 50 hours. So it's very difficult, man, to basically
36.
provide a lifestyle when you got to work all these hours. You don't have enough time to spend with your girl. She's bored at the house.
Copy,
She's
36
texting other people. Is other guys probably trying to chill with us. Other guys probably trying to take her out. So if you a guy that don't have any kids out there, man, get your money up, man. Right now is the time to get your money up, bro. If you're not getting your money up, you gonna have to spend most of that money on the girl you get with right now, anyways. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. And the only person that's online pushing this message is MKIS, Mr. Keep It Simple. But personally, if you a guy, you don't got no kids, you need to be focused on grinding right now and getting your money up. Cause the dude that got kids, they even got to get their money up to even maintain the relationship with the girl they got kids with. Imagine having kids with a shorty you ain't got enough money to take care of babies. She's gonna leave you. Cause she looking like, yo, bro, this man's is a bum. At the end of the day, is dudes out there ready to take care of her and the kids. You feel me? So
Three is clear.
as a single guy, why would you want to get in a relationship, bro, if you don't have enough money to provide a certain lifestyle for the girl you're getting in a relationship with? You think she gonna want to sit in
47
the
is
house
clear.
all day, watch Netflix all day? Nah, women want to pop out, bro. They want to get dressed. They want to go on dates. Like, bro, the list is endless. There's a lot of things women need to do. They want to go on dates. They want to eat at restaurants. They want to wear nice clothes. They want to receive gifts. They want to take vacations. When you meet a girl who doesn't want to do any of these things, she's special because most of the women want to do all these things listed, bro. So imagine getting in a relationship and you don't have money to do any of those things. That relationship is not gonna last, brother. You might be dating a girl for 2 months because the way life is set up currently, everybody's kind of required to have some type of income or money coming in, bro. Everyone, even look at the millionaires who have women, bro.
This
These
is
guys have
39.
billions
I
of
just
dollars, and
sent you a
even
picture.
then,
They hit
they
Manion
they
over
might not be able
to
to maintain the lifestyle
Humphrey.
this woman specifically wants, and the lady ends up leaving them, you know. But I'm not saying getting your money is gonna sustain your relationship, but bro,
Let's see.
being financially stable is
Anybody at
definitely
the
a
bank?
way to kind of maintain that relationship while working on all the other things you have to work on. Like
36 is at the
a
main.
girl is not gonna leave a dude who got 500 million
There should
for
be
a
a
dude
standby
who
number.
working 9 to 5,
Go ahead and
you
head to the
know,
left here.
without thinking twice about it. That's what I'm saying.
Say again. Go ahead.
She gonna be like, dang, 500 million.
Head to the left. I'll take over the ramp.
I guess I could put up with this guy until I can get some of that money.
Copy.
As compared to the dude working a 9 to 5, is like, bro, she's already
Did I make a
seeing
run to
500
Humphrey now?
million. She's not gonna be able to look at a 9 to 5 dude the same.
If you want to check
It's
out the
it's
Humphrey,
it's,
go
it's
ahead and
like
check out the
if you
Humphrey.
look at
But I
this,
don't think
bro.
no one's there.
A lot of the girls that some of you guys may be
Man
after
in front
have
of
already been
rail station
exposed
hall. So I'll just take a run out to
to like a different luxury, high
All right.
end luxury
Since
lifestyle.
you're new here,
You get
now
what I'm saying?
transfer the calls to the Humphrey. But
You see
go
how they
ahead,
talk
head
to
to the
talk to
Humphrey.
talk
Check
to
out the
each other
Humphrey.
on the radio. These boys been going back and forth. I'm trying to do the
Will
live for
do.
y'all.
Thank you.
But most of the girls you guys going after, man, or want, bro, they already been flown out, hotel service, everything extravagant, bro. A lot of stuff extravagant, especially if she's an attractive girl. Because I'm telling you, it's dudes out there, they cashing out, bro. There's dudes out there cashing out. When I say they cashing out, they all expense trip covered. You know what I'm saying? They fly her over here overseas to the DR. She don't got to do nothing but show up, bro. Chauffeur ready to pick her up at the airport, and then you come along and you probably got 2K saved. It's like, gang, she's not gonna be able to adjust because she's already seen something more luxurious that appeals to her. Like, you feel what I mean? And I got a lot of aunties, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, in the sense of just hearing some of the things they say is like, bro, you have to be able to provide for these women that you want to be with, bro. It don't mean you a trick. It just means you gotta be in that position to where they feel comfortable, they feel secure. Like, no girl gonna want to be with you if you can't take care of what needs to be taken care of. Unfortunately, nah, it's not gonna happen. If it does, if she does, she's gonna be like every other girl. Like, she's gonna have 4 or 5 other guys to take care of things you cannot take. Now, what do I mean by that? Like, for instance, bro, you know girls who have the food guy. The food guy is the guy that's just gonna get her food whenever she's hungry. They have the trick. That means that whatever bill she needs paid, this guy is taking care of it. They got the guy who put her to sleep. You know what I mean? The guy who's putting her to sleep. That's his only job. You know. Then they got the guy who really likes her. You know. Maybe all she wants to do is hang out with him regularly. You know, but never give him no play. Then she might have the guy who she's actually giving the play to, and this guy literally does nothing but pull up and lay her down. So these are all the things that women got going on, bro. Behind the scenes, they have men for multiple benefits. whether it be food, finances, sexual, whatever you call it, man. So you gotta, as a single guy with no kids, you gotta put yourself in a position to where you could provide all those things to keep her around. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of that deals with providing a lifestyle. If you are not able to provide a lifestyle for any type of female, she will no longer be with you forever. It's all about the lifestyle for women, bro. As a guy, you single, you don't have kids, bro. Focus on getting your money up. Because once you get your money up, you got options on selections. What does that mean? That mean like, all right, you might be talking to a shorty right here, right? She's beautiful and all that. Things don't work out, but you got 40K put up. Boom. You can literally go to a different country, go overseas, go to another state, and find a different dame. But if you broke, now you in the house moping. You in the house sad because she just left. You sad because she left. Because you don't have no money. You don't have nothing to occupy your mind. You just don't have no motion. If you got 40 bands put up, you got motion. Even if this shorty leaves, you not tripping. Why? Because, bro, you could go to the DR and find something beautiful. I'm using the DR as an example. You go to Thailand, the Philippines. You could go anywhere because you got money put up. Second, the girl that's leaving, she's going to think twice about leaving. Why? Because you got the bag. You know what I mean? She might not want to leave you right away because she's not gonna go the next guy she's messing with, his bag might not be on that level. This is the truth, bro. This nobody gonna say this, but this is the truth. You know what I'm saying? This is blatant truth right here. Like all the guys out there should literally focus on getting their money up, bro. And me saying that, I'm not guaranteeing you that you having your money is gonna sustain a relationship, but it's literally gonna prolong the leave. That's all I'm gonna say. Prolong the leave. When I say prolong the leave, it's like shorty might not know if she want to leave. Like for instance, let's look at Dwight Howard. Excuse me. Let's look at Dwight Howard's situation. YouTube. This is no way in shape to diss Dwight Howard or anything. This is an example to relate to my topic. Now, anybody know Dwight Howard's situation? His wife recently divorced him, right? Or wanted a divorce due to him having, fruity allegations, whatever, and probably a bunch of other things. Now, that request for a divorce probably only lasted like a week and a half. After that, she issued a statement saying that she can't see herself being with anyone else. Now, why do you think this is, bro? Like, because, listen, outside of Dwight Howard having Bhatti allegations, the girl doesn't care about that. When I say a girl she doesn't care about that, bro, there's a lot of women out here that are dating DL men currently. They're not Dwight Howard. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of women currently dating DL men currently because they provide something for them, whether it be security, money, tricking, comfort, whatever. Now, when you look at Dwight Howard, bro, Dwight Howard is a millionaire, billionaire. When his girl wanted to leave and divorce him, she went home and she sat down and she thought, she like, dang, if I leave Dwight Howard, I gotta go get with Giannis Antetokounmpo or something. I gotta go get with Alfaroom Sengun. Why am I naming these players? Because, bro, these players are in the same tax bracket as Dwight Howard. Some of them might make more money because they're still in the league. But do you get what I'm saying? It's like, all right, her decision is much tougher because she can't leave Dwight Howard and date Devontae from 76. It's not the same lifestyle. She's been accustomed to this luxurious lifestyle for I don't know how many years. I don't know how many kids they got. If she leaves this lifestyle, she can only leave this lifestyle for an upgraded lifestyle. Literally, this girl, Dwight Howard's wife, reconsidered because she realized that if I leave Dwight Howard, it has to be for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Why? Because he's in the same tax bracket. She can't leave Dwight Howard for a downgraded lifestyle. Women only focus on upgrades. That's how they mind work. They focus on upgrading. So If a girl leaves a millionaire, it's gonna be for a billionaire. Or it's gonna be for a millionaire with more resources, more sponsorships, bigger mansions, more cars. This is how women work, gang. They want to upgrade to what's better, what's next. So you can't be a dude, you only making like 1,000 a check, and then you seriously thinking about dating. It's like, yo, gang, after you pay your rent, which might be 700 to 800, you only got like 250, 300 left. Your girl might want to do this, and that. By the time you look up, your money's going. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be that guy where it's like, all right, you don't have enough fun to provide the lifestyle to be in a relationship. Most guys are in that predicament currently as I speak. They in a relationship with a girl. They don't have enough money to take care of her, and I guarantee you, she has 3, 4 other guys on the side, bro. She has 3, 4 guys on the other side because this one guy cannot provide all the needs of the lifestyle that she wants. So as a single guy out there, look, I'm not saying, yo, bro, don't talk to girls. I'm saying, look, bro, if you got a girl in mind you really want to be with, get your money up. Once you get your money up, if you approach this girl and she rocks with you, you good. But you got to maintain that lifestyle for her. That's going to keep her around. Because at the end of the day, bro, listen, it don't matter how handsome you look. It don't matter how tall you are. It don't matter how, strong you are or whatever. If you can't provide a lifestyle a woman needs, she's going, bro. She's going. You know how many relationships I've been in and I'm arguing with a girl because she says we not spending enough time together. You want to know why me and this girl wasn't spending a lot? I had to work. I had to work. And this was like way back then. This was before 2020. I had to work. So if that was a girl that I dated in 2020, before 2020's mindset, imagine the mindset of all the females now. You feel me? And you guys hear a lot of women online say, "Oh, I can't be with a guy who works a 9 to 5." And the issue is, bro, she doesn't care that you work a 9 to 5. The availability of access to you is the problem. What do I mean by that? Women, she don't want to wait for you to get off work for 8 hours to do anything. Like, bro, I done had people say that. Females tell me that I don't want to wait 8 hours for a dude to get off work. When she want to go do this, do that, she wants you to be available. You feel what I'm saying? So when you hear girls say, "Oh, I can't date a guy with a 9 to 5," that's what she's referring to. She wants a guy that he has an ample amount of time. When I say an ample amount of time, like this man can go out to 2 in the morning, sleep in, wake up, fly to Japan, come back, take this girl to get her nails done. She want women when they say they don't want a guy that works a 9 to 5, they saying they want a guy that got all the time in the world. In order to have all the time in the world, you need to have a lot of bread, a lot of moolah, a lot of cheese, a lot of guala. If you don't have that, it's like you don't have time. And if you don't have time, somebody else is hitting your girl. Somebody else is texting her. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else is on the phone with her while you at work for what you working 60, 70 hours a week. You ain't got enough time to be with her. That's gonna cause you guys to automatically grow apart. Cause like I said, I've been in relationships where I'm working and the girl's telling me she feel like we don't really spend enough time
39,
together.
I am Humphrey, all clear,
If
heading back.
if any of you guys have been in relationships, you guys have heard that like, oh, we ain't spending enough time together. And when you think back, it's like, what was you really doing? You might have been working. You wasn't doing nothing crazy, but this is kind of like a requirement for most relationships today, man. It's not like if you have met your girl in like 2018 and y'all done had kids and that's she has a different mindset. Any girl from 2018 has a different mindset. The new generation of women, bro, I'm telling you, they are being programmed to specifically be with a guy financially. You know what I'm saying? And you want to be the guy that can offer all their needs, like financially, time wise, quality time spent. You can't date a girl and then you work 50 hours and y'all only hang out twice, bro. What? She looking at you like, bro, I got 4 other guys because you don't have accessibility to where she could be with you all the time. You feel me? Like She would rather go be with a dude who has the accessibility. She could just be at this guy's house chilling. No worries. He's gonna be available. He don't gotta work 60 hours. That way she can still see this guy. But I don't want guys to be out there focusing on trying to date somebody and you broke. Come on, bruh. Trying to date and you broke is a crazy way to live. Cause how you gonna pay for all the activities? How you gonna pay for everything your girl wants to do? How you gonna
Article
pay?
3 has one coming to the bottom.
You don't want to be one of them people like you're literally asking her for money. She's not gonna be attracted to that. Now it's looking like, oh, you can't take care of her. You know what I'm saying? Copy. It's kind of like think about it from a perspective of you living with your parents, right? Now your parents are your parents, man. But what if your parents didn't have the ability to provide anything for you? Would you still rock with them? More than likely not. And when I say provide anything for you, let's say your mom, she ain't got no food in the house. Mom dudes ain't got water in here. Mom dudes don't even clean up. Mom dudes don't even provide a lifestyle that you might need as a kid. Bro, you're not gonna be rocking with your mom like that, bro. I'm gonna be honest. You're gonna, as a guy, you're gonna be like, nah, my mom is bugged out. She don't even got food in here. She don't even got no snacks. You gonna be bugging out. And the reason you bugging out is, your mom can't provide a lifestyle that you need. So look at that when it comes to relationship, bro. You think a shorty want to get with you and then she's broke? Like, come on, fool.
I'm just going under the freeway.
You think shorty want to get with you, bro, and you can't provide what she need as far as finances? Nah, bro, she gonna talk to a different guy. So if you a single guy out there, look, bro, don't rush any relationship because I'm telling you, in order to be in a relationship right now, you gotta have some money. You gotta have some money. It ain't like 2000 where it's like a girl's just gonna like you because she likes you. She thinks you're attractive or the apple of her eye or whatever. But I want you guys to understand that there's no rush with the relationships. Get your money up, work hard, and then when it comes to women, bro, listen, there's more women out here than there is men. I'm gonna say that again. I feel like there's more women in the world than there are men. And statistically speaking, I don't know why. I just feel like that. And the reason I say that is because, hey, you might pass up on one girl, right? But there's no telling when you're going to see something much better than that girl you passed up on. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't going to lie to y'all, bro. Like, the way I think is like, man, there's too many women in the world, bro. So many women all over the world. The fancy cars, the women in the caviar, dun dun dun, and know where we are. Because we women all over the world. You know what I mean? Y'all know that song, man. There's a lot of women all over the world, man. And
they're going to the
just being on TikTok.
ramp there. Hold on, go ahead.
Just being on TikTok and seeing multiple women from different places that are gorgeous in different countries that have different principles, different way of thinking. It's like, oh, bro, you wouldn't even be tripping about dating anyone. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? You wouldn't even be tripping about a girl not rocking with you because all of these places out there that I'm telling you about is beautiful, beautiful, way more beautiful women than the one you might be seeing. You know what I mean? Or whatever state you're in, you could take a trip out of that state and go to another state and see even more beautiful women. So there's no like shortage of women, bro. There's like what's the word? A plethora. As a guy, single guy, straight, no kids, we have a plethora of women available for us, gang. We could literally impregnate 100 plus each of us if we was really on that time, 100 plus, because that's how available a lot of these women are gonna be. And then you're gonna have the women who they would rather wait for a guy than get with one of these DL guys. There's real women out there, bro, that they can sense a DL guy, so they're literally gonna wait for a guy then instead of getting with anybody that's undercover, bro. So there's no shortage of women. I'm telling you, there's none. It's an advantage as a straight man with no kids. You love women, bro. You got a selection of women. You got such a crazy selection of women. You got to stop looking at the ones you see. What is that? What do I mean by that? Like, you might live in a neighborhood and you like, oh, she's fine, she's fine, bro. You might have to go to a different neighborhood and start opening your eyes. Like, dang, she's way more fine. She's way more fine. I didn't know it was a plethora of women until I worked at the airport, fool. Working at the airport, bro, you see everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing supermodels at the airport. I'm like, yo, who is that? And this is when I was a ramp agent. You know what I mean? So just the perspective of seeing like beautiful women coming from different places, I'm like, nah, bro. It's so many women in the world. Like, I can see how a dude to have 20 kids. You feel me? Because it's endless opportunity of women to pick from, fool. So don't be thinking it's like, oh, it's only a select amount of women for you. No, bro, you have a plethora. Like, it's so many women to pick from that, dude. You could literally have a hard time picking the girl you wanna even mess around with. It's a lot of women, bro. It's a lot of women. Like, even overseas, bro. When I see the girls in London, I'm like, wow, look at these girls in London. You know what I'm saying? I see women in Japan. I'm like, no way. Look at the women in Japan. And these are places I ain't never even been. Like, even some of the states that you guys live in, it's a lot of beautiful women all around. You know, so when it comes to women in relationships, bro, listen, you gotta get your money up, man. Because once your money is up, you know what I mean, and you A1, now you can literally pick whichever women you want to rock with. When I say pick them, it's like, of course, you gonna have to talk to them, stuff like that. But you gonna have a more advantage because you're gonna have a better selection. You're gonna have a better selection. You don't want to be one of these guys who gets with a girl, y'all messing around, she's knocked up, you never wanted to be with her, but now y'all just together. Nah, you want to be the guy like, hey, you got enough financial responsibility resources to get the girl you want. You knock her up. You want to be there still. You want to raise a family with her, and as a man, she's looking like, okay, financially, this man's stable. Meaning that, okay, I'm not saying that's gonna make her stay, but think about it. It's like, okay, it's gonna be a tougher decision for her to just want to get up and leave. She gotta think twice about that. She gotta think 3 times because you got the bag. Not to say that she won't leave, but it's much of a tougher decision as compared to her being like, hey, he's broke. He can't take care of us. She's out of there, bro. You feel me? She's out of there. And don't look at it as tricking. I look at tricking as like you just buying stuff for people you don't really even know them. You trying to get them to like you. You buying something for somebody you genuinely care about, genuinely like, and want to impress. That's not tricking, bro. That's showing your level of care for that person. You know what I'm saying? That's showing your level of understanding for that relationship. You know, but tricking is me just seeing a random girl like, let me buy you a Birkin. That's tricking, bro. 1 second, I gotta help somebody. 1 second. But yeah, man. Back to what I was saying, guys. I had to help a customer
Okay,
out.
so it's no pickup, right?
Yeah, correct. There's no pickup. They just need a ride to get their vehicle out of our lot, and she just got a ride with that vehicle. So she just needs to take her stuff from there and ride with you to get her car.
You copy that, 36, 36, yeah, I copy it, I'm gonna take it right there.
Thanks, 36. But yeah, man, it's kind of like, it's a give and take, man. If you don't got enough funds right now, your girl gonna leave you, fool. You feel me? And you gotta understand, look, bro, it's too much motion going around for you to not be having motion as a single guy with no kids. It's like people looking at you like you supposed to have all the bread. You know what I'm saying? They do not think single guys with no kids struggle.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They don't think guys without kids who are single struggle. You supposed to have all the bag. So knowing that you already got that stacked against you, you can't be walking around here single, no kids, and you ain't got no money, you ain't got no motion. It's like, what are you doing? And then you trying to be in the girl's face. She looking at you like, bro, I got Sway Lee in my Instagram. You feel me? Like, but you just never know, like, who's trying to get at your girl that has the bag. And the thing with these guys that have the bag is like they don't even really want to be with your girl just for a moment. Why? Because they have a selection to pick from. You feel me? These guys that have a lot of money, they probably don't even want to date your girl forever, bro. They just want to have a moment with her. So you being a guy with no money, no motion, you trying to date, you're already at a disadvantage. Sway Lee might be trying to fly your girl out. You never know who's about to be in her inbox on Instagram. I feel like Instagram personally is where all the guys lose their girls. You know what I mean? Instagram is that place where it's snipers on there, man. They taking your girl out. They shooting at her. You know what I'm saying? And for anyone that don't think like, yo, Instagram is the place your girl get took, I'm sorry to break it to you. If you got a girl, she's on Instagram and she's decent looking, she's gonna attract one of these blue check guys, man. These blue check guys, they're gonna slide in her inbox. When these blue check guys slide in your girl inbox, it's all to provide a lifestyle that they know you not providing. So these are the guys you gotta compete with in a sense. They're competing with you behind the scenes. So instead of you putting yourself in a predicament where you gonna get with a girl, your money's not long enough to keep her around, and then she ends up leaving you for somebody who got more motion. Get your motion up, get your money up, put time in, grind. These are the things that's gonna sustain and prolong a female from leaving you. When I say prolong, I'm not saying you having $1 million is gonna stop her from not leaving, bro. Because there's millionaires that done lost their girls. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that, yo, she's gonna never, have problems if you got $1 million. Nah, you're gonna have problems. Now, I want you to look at it from a different perspective. Like, okay, what YS is saying, if I get with a girl, I gotta upgrade her lifestyle. Because that's what women are looking for, bro. Like, for instance, I'm gonna give you an example, right? You know Drake? Drake, everybody knows Drake, bro. Now, Drake was really in love with some IG model. Now, Drake is a big star, bro. It's worldwide known. You feel what I'm saying? So, apparently, I guess him and his model kind of broke up or whatever, right? And this model, being that she's an IG model, she's beautiful, gorgeous. She not about to go date no Joe Blow, Smoke Blow. She just was dating Drake. So guess what she does? She goes and she dates an NBA player. You get what I'm saying? Like, because it's no levels for her to go down. She must go up. So the only other person she could have been with other than the NBA player was probably a famous movie star or a famous NFL player. Why? Because these guys, in her mind, are in the same tax bracket as Drake. So if Drake, who has $1 million, can lose an IG model to a basketball player, you should understand what I'm saying is Women are gonna leave to upgrade their lifestyle, brother. You can't not have a nice lifestyle with enough funds to provide for both of y'all and think you gonna keep this shorty around. You're tripping. Especially not in 2025. That's like 2012. 2012. Like in 2012, everything was smooth. Like a dude's girlfriend would get on the bus with him. Honestly, this is true facts. Like I used to see girls riding the bus with their guys, bro, with no problems. Nowadays, it's like, bro, don't no girl want to get on the bus with her man. Because if she on the man, she might see something finer than her man on the bus. In her mind, why would she not choose him? They both on the bus. You, bro, you get what I'm saying? I hope y'all get what I'm saying, bro. Because I'm trying to put it in layman's terms as much as possible. It's like you riding the bus with your girl. Your girl see a dude she thinks is attractive on the bus. What's stopping her from talking to him? Nothing. You guys are all in the same boat. You did what I'm saying? Like it's different. Than, let's say you pushing the Corvette, man. Your shorty's with you in the Corvette, right? And y'all pull up and she sees this super attractive guy, no Diddy, on the bus. Yeah, she's gonna look at this guy, but then she's probably gonna start thinking like, "Oh, my guy got the Corvette. He got 50 bands." These are the things that's gonna make that decision a little tougher. Not to say she's not gonna go through with it, but it's gonna prolong that decision right there. Like if you on a bus with your girl riding the bus, and then your girl sees somebody that looks like the hottest guy of her world or whatever, there's nothing there to stop her from talking to him because you don't have no advantage. You might think, oh yeah, I'm more sexy looking than this guy. According to her, maybe not. She's seen you plenty of times. The new guy she ain't seen, so she might be more attracted to him. You feel me? 1 second, guys. You know, basically what I'm saying is like, yo, it's tougher for you to maintain something if you in the same boat. Like for instance, let's say, I'm in a G League and I got a girl, then I bring my girl to the G League game and then she sees the center and she likes this guy. What's really stopping her from going and taking that opportunity? In her mind, nothing because she's looking at me in the center as we're in the same tax bracket. You dig? Tax bracket. Like we make the same amount, we got the same amount of motion, clout. It's different. Now, I've seen it happen where dudes lost their girls to guys with more motion in them. Facts. Dude might been a nice guy, loyal guy. He takes his girl to this party. Boom. She meets this famous rapper. Boy, she about to give it to him. Like, cause she looking at the rapper like, oh, he got more clout. He's popping more. He might have more money. So 9 times out of 10, I done seen dudes get their girls took by famous rappers. And the dude will be so sad. He like, man, I don't know why she went for Trey Songz, bro. Come on, bro. She looking like that's an upgrade. This is how they think, bro. Like it's an upgrade, and I'm not saying all women think like this. I'm saying the ones who are gonna be with the guy for financial benefits and purposes, and that's a conversation that needs to be talked about. Cause bro, ain't no woman gonna expect you to get with them and not be able to cater to them and take care of them. That's silly, bro. You feel what I mean? If you did grow up with both your parents in the household, look at how your mom provided for your dad and how your mom, your dad provided for your mom whatsoever. How your dad provided for her. It's the same scenario. It's just now it's applying to you. So if you out there, you single, no kids, you don't have enough bread, stop playing around, bro. Leave the girls alone until you got your money up. Cause you gonna get with Shorty, and if you ain't got the whole package on what she needs, you gonna have 2, 3 other people on the side to take care of that. So why set yourself up to be in a position like that? when you could be the main guy with the resources, the funds, the time to pipe her every 20 seconds if she wanted, to go on a trip if she wanted, to go shopping. This is what they want, an easy life. You know what I'm saying? They want an easy life, bro. And if you a guy, you feel like, look, you can provide an easy life, you gotta have the funds, you gotta have resources. You think your girl is just gonna be with you because what? You look nice? Bro, there's a lot of people that look nice. Every time, I personally believe every time an attractive woman steps out the house, like I said, it's like tens of thousands of guys probably shooting at her, but
All three clear.
out of all 10 of those guys, she might have found two attractive. Out of all two of those guys, she might have gave one a conversation. You feel me? Out of all 10 of those guys, never know. One of them might have got her number. But doesn't mean that she texted him back, but she probably entertained it because she was attracted to him. So it's no way you're just gonna keep her down and you don't have stuff going, man. And I see dudes that are broke all the time with girls, and it's like, bro, that girl be looking at you like like a panting dog. When I say a panting dog, she looking like, man, he's dressed nice, he smells good. I might get him the box. Really? Cause she looking like this an upgrade from bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is the game 101 right here, man. If you not thinking like this, bro, you behind. You gotta get upgraded. Cause this is how women are thinking. It's like they thinking about the next best update. And you don't believe what I'm saying, you could say, man, YS, you stupid. YS, you slow. But then think about the iPhones, right? I'm gonna break it down to you when it comes to the iPhones. When you think about the iPhones being released as a guy, right? 9 times out of 10, you gonna keep the your latest phone until it breaks. You know what I mean? Unless you got the bag. So this is like a metaphor to tie into what I'm saying. I don't know if it's a metaphor or not. It's more like an analogy, right? Now, when you think about a female, when it comes to like the newest iPhone, what do they always want to do? They always want to get that newest iPhone, buddy. Even if you tell them like, hey, they didn't really make any upgrades on there. They just changed the cameras. She's not caring. She wants to get the iPhone 16 Pro. You got the 14. You cool with the 14 because it's the newest version of what you had. But Shorty is looking like, nah, bro. I'm trying to upgrade. So I need to get the newest iPhone, the Pro Max. And if this is the last thing that you hear on the live, it's like, bro, think about what I'm saying, because this is fact right here. This is the truth. And if you don't want to believe this, I mean, to each his own, man. But I love you guys, and I want you guys to hopefully have successful relationships. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much have an understanding that, look, if you in the shorty's face, be ready to cater to her, be ready to provide, be ready to create a lifestyle that's gonna prolong her from wanting to leave you. Because if not, you wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not dating anyone right now because financially I'm not right, bro. I need to get my finances top notch before I even think about dating. You get what I'm saying? So I need to have the utmost motion. Cause if my girl leave me, I ain't trying to be sad at the crib. I've been broke through a breakup before. It's horrible. Not having money, not even having a job, and it's like you gotta think about a breakup. That's terrible, man. Next time I'm in a breakup, I want to be up on the funds. I could take a trip to Brazil, go hang out with 30 other Brazilian girls. You feel me? Motion. You know what I mean? That's motion right there. But I love you guys, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. This 50 seconds went by kind of fast, and don't take any misinterpretation of what I've just said to you guys, man. It's literally factual. As a guy, you single, you don't have kids, you should be grinding right now to establish a dynasty for the woman of your dreams, whoever that might be. And I ain't gonna lie, like if you think the woman of your dreams in your neighborhood is like, nah, the world's a big place, man. Open your eyes up. And I don't want you guys making that mistake, man, because a
Party
lot of
one
you
and
guys
laundry.
will get heartbroken, or will get played. And a lot of the women that I see today, like I said, they're looking to find somebody that can provide the lifestyle that they want. You know,
47
even if you go and you get a girl, let's say you go right now, right? Let's break it down to a lower level. Me and you right now, we might not have 30 bands put up, 40 bands put up, but we got 2,000, 3,000 put up, 5,000. If me and you right now, we go to the Philippines or Indonesia, where I know life is cheaper, we're gonna have an advantage over the guys over there. Why? Because the women there are looking at us like these dudes here have the ability to upgrade our lifestyle. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Or we could leave here and go to Nigeria, fool, with 9,000. The women in Nigeria are gonna go crazy for us. They could upgrade our lifestyle. They gonna pick us. Cause this is how they think. And as a guy, you're not gonna think like, okay, you finna get with a girl to have a downgraded lifestyle. No, you gonna get with a girl to upgrade your lifestyle, make you better. So if you are single, bro, you don't have kids, I want you to grind, work, come up with a hustle. Just make sure it's legal though, man. You don't want to do anything illegal to where you gotta do jail time. Make sure it's legal, hustle, put in work, grind. Since I started this job and picked up every hours that was available, I'm still not satisfied as far as like where I would like to be financially, but I'm heading towards the right process of it to where I don't got the time to date nobody, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Dating takes away time from everything else. I'm working. If I'm working, I can't date because I'm at work for most of the day, 7 days, 5 days a week. So with my girl, that means my girl only see me 2 days out the week. That's horrible. We might not even have that connection for real. If she see me 2 days a week. She gonna have that with somebody else. They got more time and still got the money to provide her
It's 47 after me.
whatever lifestyle she want. Man, I'm keeping it a buck with y'all. My worst time was when I was broke and I was going through a breakup. I ain't had no money. I ain't had no food for real. And God literally blessed me with a job from the heavens. This was a while back ago. And I specifically remember how I felt like, dang, how can I be going through a breakup, but I'm broke? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go through that at all. You want to go through a breakup and you got 100 bands put up. You not to say you not gonna think about the breakup, but you not stressing like that, bro. You can hop on a private jet. Bro, you can go on 30 dates that week if you want. I'm not saying the money's gonna make you happy, but I'm saying it's gonna occupy your mind if you experience that. If you broke and shorty break up with you, you ready to crash out. You ready to slash her tires, break her windows. Like it's dudes that do stuff like that. Why? Because they don't have no motion. You think a dude that got 200 bands, 100 bands put up fun to go slash a girl's tires if she break up with him? That dude don't even got the time, bro. He not even thinking with that mind. He like, oh yeah, yeah, I'm good. She's bugging, you know. So anybody out there, 'cause I'm single, I ain't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna have no kids until I meet the
39.
girl that I want and I could provide a lifestyle for us that I want. Honestly, that's the goal. I'm hoping that's you guys' goal. Otherwise, you're just gonna be out here like these dudes, sad and ready to crash out over one woman. Imagine you ready to crash out over one woman when there's a million in the world. Some of the most beautiful women live in Brazil, Ethiopia. Boy, what? Come on, man. You about to crash out over Sally? Nah. But you only crashing out because you don't have motion. Anybody with motion, they understand, like, I don't got to crash out. I got 100 bands put up. I don't got to crash out. I got $1 million. This how they thinking. All right, Sally left. Cool. I'm going to just call Jennifer over. Matter of fact, I got Ashley. She's been trying to hang out with me for 2 months. You feel me? Because all these women going to be after the guy that they feel like could provide the lifestyle they want. At the end of the day, that's the truth. The dudes that's ready to crash out, they broke. They girls tired of living how they living. She about to get a box up to another guy. Or 9 times out of 10, she already did, and that's why this man is crashing out because she's texting someone else. She's entertaining someone else because she's looking like, okay, he could provide this for me that this guy can't. And I'm telling you, all the women want to be upgraded, bro. They not downgrading. Rarely you see them trying to downgrade. So, as a single guy, get in your bag, bro. Get your motion flowing, bro. Don't just be in a female face cause you wanna seem like you in a relationship, but you ain't got enough resources to keep her there. You ain't got enough clout or emotion to keep her there. She gonna go to the next man. You heard? And this is a part of life. You can't be mad at him, cause when you look at your dad and he took your mom and he provided a life for your mom that created you, it's the same concept, bro. It's the same concept. It's nothing different. It's the same concept of being a provider, providing a lifestyle, providing security. It's the same concept. So if you don't have the ability to have that situation, why should a woman stick around? When you look at a lot of your parents, your mom stuck around with your pop stuck around with your mom because of the lifestyle they provided. You feel me? And this is important, man. Don't be out there feeling like you gotta jump into no relationship. Get your money right, man. Get your money right, man. Get resources, man. That's what's gonna prolong her leaving. Cause I'm not gonna say it's gonna stop her, but it's gonna prolong that decision to just get up out of there. You feel me? Now I love y'all, man. I ran 2 lives back to back in a day. I'm hoping y'all like this other live, man. This is a good live. Talking about relationships. I'm out of here.